I'm in my backyard now, and I'm in one of my favorite places. I'm sitting in my rocking chair on my back porch, and I'm just enjoying this weather. And I would love to share this book with you called Easter Egg, written by Jan Brett and also illustrated by her. And it is published by Putman and Sons. And I just love her artwork in her pictures. So the Easter egg, and look, it's got a beautiful blue jacket on that bunny. How about that? So the Easter egg, here we begin. And look at those beautiful eggs on the bottom there. Oh, and that is a robin bird right there. Cheer up, spring is here. It's time to start my first ever Easter egg hunt, said Hoppy. Each year, the bunny who decorated the winning egg got to help the Easter rabbit hide the eggs on Easter morning. And Hoppy had been dreaming about that bunny all year long, and now it was time to get started. Everywhere Hoppy looked, the rabbits were working on dazzling eggs. I need an amazing idea, he thought. And Hoppy spotted Flora Bunny planting spring wildflowers in her eggs. I don't know if you can see this, but there's little eggshells there, and she's putting the plants in there with the seeds. And you can really do that. You could plant seeds in dirt and eggshells, and they'll plant up. The Easter rabbit will love those colorful flowers, she thought, and she started picking flowers for his egg. And here's a basket for your flowers, Hoppy, Flora said. Chop, chop, scrape, scrape. Hoppy spied Buster Birch carving a magnificent wooden egg. I wish I had some wood for my egg, he wished out loud. Here you go, Hoppy, Buster Birch said, and he put a smooth round piece of wood in Hoppy's basket. Thank you, Buster. I don't know if you can see what these are, but these are all wooden eggs right there that he's making and carving. And again, because this is Jan Brett, she puts little clues in her windows. And Happy was hopping along when he could smell the smell of sweetness, and it led him out of the woods straight into the chocolate egg that Aunt Sassafras was decorating with creamy frosting with squiggles and bows. Hello, Hoppy, she said, and she put some chocolate squares in his basket. Hippity hop, Hoppy exclaimed. I will make the Easter rabbit a chocolate egg so sweet it will make his whiskers tingle. And then Hoppy saw Granny Irene decorating one of her fabulous story eggs. First, she traced a design on the egg with a special tool, and then she dipped the egg in pots of yellow, green, orange, and red dye, adding to the design each time. You can see your beautiful eggs up there. They almost look like Ukrainian eggs. And Hoppy couldn't believe his eyes. I'll never make an egg that beautiful, he told Granny Irene. She smiled. Oh, just try, she said, giving him one of her special tools. And Hoppy was hopping by as Hans Vanderrabbit's garden when he spotted an extraordinary egg. Hans was painting a portrait of the Easter rabbit so real that he looked alive. And look, there's right there. You can kind of see the Easter rabbit, Easter bunny's picture on the egg. Fantastic, Hoppy exclaimed. Thank you, Hoppy, Hans said. Why don't you make a painting on your egg? And he gave Hoppy pots of paint and a fine brush. Look at this egg now. As Hoppy bounced along, a loud boing nearly knocked him off his feet. It was a whirling, twirling mechanical egg. Whoa, Hoppy said. That's an unusual egg. Would you like to make one? Roberto asked. Hoppy tried hard, but the harder he tried, the more parts and pieces piled up around him. There's all those little pieces. Thank you, Roberto, he sighed, but I think I better make an egg that's right for me. So Hoppy hopped right back to the woods and laid down under a tall tree to think. Making a beautiful egg is harder than I had imagined, he thought. I guess I don't have to win. I just want to make an egg that I am proud of. And suddenly the woods sang with the squawking of birds sounding an alarm, and Mother Robin swooped down, calling wildly as if she couldn't decide where to go. An egg had tumbled out of Mother Robin's nest, and inside the perfect blue egg was a baby robin that needed its mom to keep it warm until it hatched. And there's that teeny tiny blue robin's egg. And I've seen those before on the ground after the robin has hatched out, and you see blue shells on the ground. Hoppy knew what he had to do. He had to sit down carefully, and he covered that blue egg with this soft, warm fur. I'll take care of you the best that I can, he whispered, and relieved, the mother robin chirped and settled down on her other two eggs. Hoppy never left that robin's nest. If it was sunny and warm, he carefully turned the egg around on its nest of moss. And if it was rainy and cold, he kept that egg all covered and dried. And at night time the wild animals passed by, and Hoppy crouched down and stood in front of the hidden in the ferns. And often he heard strange noises coming from above, but Hoppy didn't run away. Every day the rabbits worked on their eggs. The tadpoles turned into frogs, the buds swelled into leaves, and Easter came closer and closer. Finally, it was time for the rabbits to take their eggs to the glen. They had all forgotten about Hoppy, who was quietly sitting on that blue egg in the tall tree in the woods. And early the next morning, the rabbits waited for the Easter rabbit. Suddenly, a beautiful wagon rolled toward them out of the mist. Look at that pretty, pretty wagon there. And it stopped. The Easter bunny stepped down from the wagon and looked at the decorated eggs one by one. You've brought me the most beautiful eggs in the world, but a very special one is not here, he told them. The rabbits looked puzzled. What could it be? And see, there's that beautiful wagon. There's the Easter bunny and all the other rabbits. Fill my wagon with your wonderful eggs, he said, and when I return, I'll show it to you. And he disappeared into the woods. Look at that wagon all filled up with those eggs. He came back with Hoppy looking scruffy and bedraggled. Hoppy has an amazing egg to be proud of, the Easter bunny told them. He has kept Mother Robin's egg safe and warm until her baby bird hatched, and she could take care of it. So the Easter rabbit put that empty blue shell in place of honor on the wagon. Now they were ready to go. And the rabbits cheered for the egg that surprised them all. It's our best Easter ever, Hoppy, they shouted. And then the brave little bunny and the Easter rabbit rode off together to hide the eggs for the girls and boys to find on Easter morning. I hope you enjoyed this book as much as I did. I've been having a lot of fun reading to you, and enjoy your Easter vacation. He has risen indeed. Thank you.